This is Joel Whitesnake, and I'm here at camp getting ready to set up my bear bag, and I'd like to show you how I do that. The first thing you want to do is find a good tree, and this is the tree I'm going to use. It's got this long arm that comes out, and this tree is probably, that branch is probably about 20 feet up in the air, and I'm going to try to hang my bear bag from there so it's up high enough that the bears can't get it. Now the method that I use for bear bag is called the PCT method, or Pacific Crest Trail. I believe a lot of people that hike the Pacific Crest Trail out in the west use this method a lot. But basically what I have here is just a little bag, and inside this bag you'll want to put rocks, or in this case I had trouble finding rocks, so I have pine cones in there. And then to that I have attached a little mini carabiner, and then to that I have attached 50 feet of rope. And what I have tied here is a bowline knot. And what I'm going to attempt to do now is to try to get this bag up over that tree branch. Alright, now that I have the rucksack over the tree, I'm going to go ahead and disconnect that. And in its place, I'm going to put my food bag. There's my food in it. Onto the carabiner. And then before I start pulling it up, I'm going to take the other end of the rope and also slide it into the carabiner as well. And then once that's set, we can start hoisting it up. You want to make sure that the bag goes all the way up as high as you can possibly get it. Just like that. The last step that I'm going to do is I'm going to take this dowel rod. If you don't have a dowel rod, you can just look around for any kind of stick that's about this size. I'm going to reach up as high as I possibly can, and I'm going to tie a clove hitch into the dowel rod. And then once I've done that, I'll raise the bag back up. Or I'm sorry, I'll let the bag lower and the dowel rod will go up, and it'll run into the carabiner and it'll keep the bag from falling any further. Okay, I now have my dowel rod tied on, and I went ahead and tied a clove hitch in there twice just to keep it stable. And now we'll let the bag lower down. Here's kind of a close-up of the dowel rod meeting the carabiner there. And that ends up being a good, still a good 12 to 15 feet off the ground, which should be enough to keep the bear from getting it. Then when I want to get the bag down, I'll just pull on the rope that's left over down here until the dowel rod comes back to me, and then I'll untie the dowel rod and let the bag fall down to me, and that's all there is to it, to the Pacific Crest Trail method of hanging the bear bag.